I want to introduce y'all to my horse. He's relaxing right now. He's waiting on some fodder. But his name is Swap. That's the name he got because I'm going to swap him for some yellow gold that I'm going to dig up now in a few days. So I just wanted y'all to see what a nice animal he really is. Swap, go ahead and get up and get ready to eat your fodder. He knows what I like.
And I said, yeah. And I said, well, at the time I didn't have no horse and I said, well, I need to see if I can do a little horse trading around here and trade somebody out of a horse. You know, that's what they called it, I think, back then before you had any money to do anything. The only money you could ever have, and that was that yellow gold that you dug out in rocks up in them mountains and stuff. And I said, you know, I can go by and get me one on credit with somebody. I said, if you let me have that horse, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If you let me have him today and give me a little fodder and stuff to take with me to feed him, and in a bucket to give him some water in and stuff like that, and I say I'll be on my way probably before night. And I'm going up there and start digging in them rocks and get some of that yellow gold out. And I'll let you know. And I'll let you know as fast as I possibly can. I'll see if I can find a crow, and I'll train him to where you live. And quick as I strike gold, I'm gonna tell that crow, here, come here, crow, and I'll write a little note on there and I'll pin it to his leg. And I say, you fly way back on over yonder, you hear? And you tell that man I have already struck some gold, or I think it is, and I'm gonna have him some money for long to pay for this horse that I bargained for and got on credit. And I know he's beginning to worry about his payment, or payment in full, or partial payment or something. And you just don't know how to tell somebody when you're buying stuff and you ain't got nothing to buy with. So, but that's the way I did it, and I got all up in these hills. And I'll tell you what I did now. I went by some kind of little shack, like it looked like some kind of grocery store, but it was just kind of run down and looked like they'd been out of business about 10 years, but they still had some old stock in there on the shelves. It was probably outdated at least 10 years. and I saw that and I was looking at it, I said, whoa, them beans sure look good. He said, I hope they're still good. And, you know, they kind of been out of date for a while, but I feel like they're still good to eat. I said, well, yeah. Now, you're a good storekeeper. You seem like you kind of believe in your products you're selling, or ever what you do with them. Well, you know, I went out of business a long time ago. I didn't sell none after 2 or 3 years. And I said, I need to close this store. I need to close this store. Every day I come down here, I sit all day long, and never to get no customer. I said, I believe I can find something better to do with my time than sitting in that store every day, waiting on somebody to come by sometime and buy something I had. And so I just went ahead and went out of business, but I still got my stock, most of it still, you know, in stock. I use some of it to feed the possums and stuff with it every once in a while. But sometimes they act kind of funny. I think it must have made them sick. But anyway, sure, we'll bargain for that. We'll you want some old beans they got there. Them beans, oh, they said, older the beans are, the better they are. Oh, I ain't got no frying pan. I need a frying pan. Well, I got one there. Yeah, it's been a while, a long time too, but it'll still hold stuff. I said, all right, give me that frying pan and give me a whole sack full. You got a croaker sack? Look, fill that croaker sack slap full of them beans you got there. And as quick as I strike that yellow gold up in them rocks.
This is JoJo, my crow.
I'm gonna send my crow back to you with a note on his leg telling you I'm gonna pay you now pretty quick. I think I done found where that yellow gold is. And that's the way it'll be. And I'll tell you, Well, we ain't no telling what we're going to be. We might be 100 nears or 1,000 nears. I don't know. The million nears, that's too far. You can't count all them zeros and stuff. I just rather just be 100 near myself. But anyway, all right, we'll see you, man. Cause I'm gonna go ahead and get on the way and get this horse out and let him know that what he's kind of in for. You know, you gotta talk to your animal that you're gonna be riding all the time. You get tired of toting you across all them rocks and all kind of rough terrain and stuff like that. But anyway, I'll make friends with him so he won't throw me off. You know, that's a bad feeling when a horse throws you off. You know, he wants to disown you, buddy. So anyway, I'm going on down the road. I done said all my goodbyes to them and thanked him for really making me a good deal, and I ain't paid no money yet. Now, you notice I'm doing this stuff, doing it all on credit. And it kind of reminds you of some of our, I ain't going to say them all. I almost got on the wrong path then. So you gotta watch it. When you're out here riding a horse, they don't know where they're going, and you got a rider that don't know where he's going, and all you know, I'm going over yonder. You see that high hill over there? That's where I'm going right now. Let's go over that high hill over yonder. And you know, it might be a mountain, I don't know. But what are we supposed to know? We don't know about no science and history and all that stuff. We didn't go to high school. So, anyway, that night I planned to have me some little fire going on, but you ain't got no matches or nothing. I ain't got no matches. We'll figure out some way to maybe get some fire going. We'll catch them fly bugs. Anyway, them bugs that blinks light, they'll get a bunch of them enough together. They might strike up some fire. I don't know. But anyway, all right. Anyway, here it is. It's almost dark. We got to get out of a little circle here. The horse stands right there, and I'll lay over here, and that little bonfire. There you go. Hey, I didn't tell you how I lit that thing. I got 2 sticks together, and I was so angry with myself because I didn't know how I was going to start that fire. And I got to rubbing them sticks so fast. I mean, they got so hot, I couldn't even hardly hold them. I had to throw them down once in a while, pick them back up, and I rub them again. And so the smoke started flying in, and I said, ooh-wee, look at that fire burning. Ain't that pretty? There was some fire going on then, and the horse said, "Man, you sure know what you're doing." That's a nice horse, I guarantee you. I done trained him already, and they ain't even been riding him a half a day hard. But anyway, I opened up them. Oh, look at there! Don't that look good? Beans, and put them in that pan, and put it on that little blaze of fire I had going on. Ooh, oh man, what a smell! Yeah, them hot beans, they had some kind of fatback or something. Fatback, you know, after about 10 to 15 years, they get kind of, what they call it, rancid? We used to call it rank. But I said, well, I told the horse, I said, we just going to have to bear with it, you know, because we got to eat these beans. He said, I can't eat no beans. I said, well, yeah, I got a little of that fodder there in that sack. I'll give you some fodder, so maybe we can make it tonight. We'll figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. So anyway, I got them beans all stirred up there, and I put them, you know, we ain't had no plate, so I just left them in the frying pan, went over there, and I found me a stump, and I got me a little log I could put my frying pan on. And I had a spoon. The old fella, he gave me a spoon to go with the frying pan, so I had a spoon, and I let it cool off a little bit. I looked all up at them stars and stuff. You know, it's nice and pretty night. It wasn't raining, it wasn't cloudy, nothing, it wasn't cold. And I looked all up there, and I saw a whole bunch of stars all gathered together. You know, most people don't ever look up there. They don't know what's up there. And I said, I wonder what's in that cluster of stars. You know, I don't know about all that stuff up there. So I got to look and waiting on my a wise saying, keep an eye in the sky. That stuff might fall on your head. So I could eat them. And so I looked up and I saw one star look like in the middle of them stars, and it looked like it had a word wrote on it. You know, I said, how in the world can I figure out what that word is? And I said, well, it looks like English. You know, them words up there on something, you can imagine all these people with these different languages, and they looking up there and they don't see nothing but an English word, and you know, you know what they say about the English people, you know, it should be in my language too. Well, I'll tell you what, we can't help that, but I mean, it's wrote in English, so it's for me to figure out and see if I can see it good. So I squint mine, I couldn't make it out. And so I come up out there, I said, well, you put your hand over your right eye. The reason I said right eye, because I am left-handed, and I'll use my left eye for really seeing way off and stuff, you know. And so I had that eye blocked, the right eye. And I took my left eye and I squinted up, almost closed it. And if I do that, I was about ready to go to sleep. I said, oh, come on, man, snap out. And I got to seeing something coming into focus, and it was a word. I said, I got to eat. I'm not going to study about it no more. I'll look it up later tonight, or either before daylight in the morning when I feel more rested after eating these beans. And then I'll tell y'all the answer on the next video I make. So keep listening out for that. But anyway, I'll go ahead then, and I just forgot about all that stuff, because, you know, all that science stuff and all that stuff, and geography, whatever they call it. I know what my belly needs. My belly says it's hungry. I need some beans, so let's eat them beans. So I got to eat them beans. I got to eat them beans. I said, well, you can't eat them all tonight. You need to save some for breakfast. And that's what I did. I got my belly about half full, and I said, that's enough, because you got to go to sleep. You got to watch out when you eat all them beans, and you're laying up here around these hills by yourself. You don't tell what happened to you when you're sleeping. You got to have a bean nightmare. But anyway, I'll go ahead and I eat the beans. They were so good. They might have been old and all that stuff, but they were really good. Because, I mean, you know, old mountaineer or something. A pioneer. There was some pine trees around there, and I'd say I was a pioneer. But I took one of the ropes off the horse after I got through eating, and I tied my leg, tied it to a tree, one of them pine trees, in case I got wild while I was sleeping, some kind of bean nightmare or something. I don't know what you call them. I didn't want to walk in my sleep. Let's put it like that. Because there's some hills around the gullies, and I didn't walk off and fall down them hills and couldn't get back with the horse. But anyway, that's what I did. And I lived to talk about it the next morning. I said, well, you know, it's quite an experience. You know, I ate all them beans and went to sleep. And I didn't have no accidents at all. I didn't fall nowhere. I was still tied to the tree when I woke up. And everything just turned out to be beautiful. I got up singing, oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. And I said, that's enough of that. So I went ahead and I said, I ain't going to shave nothing. I'm going to be like them pioneers. I'm going to just go around here and let the whiskers grow. If it gets too long, I'll get the stick or something, wind up and break off some of them whiskers. Because I don't want them too long, get my way. So, but anyway, I'll catch y'all on the next video, and maybe I'll have that word figured out, and I'll tell you exactly what it is. See you later, because a lot of times, when I get something like that nobody knows it but me, I usually wear some kind of hat, and I put it under my hat so I don't forget it myself. So, I'll see y'all next time.